One thing about me is that if you ever tell me I've changed, I'll be like, thank you, especially now. Welcome to my villain era where I more intentionally prioritize my peace, my joy, my comfort, and my power without any apologies. And I want to share a few ways that I'm owning my villain era, and hopefully you join me here. I've always been happy to be a woman. So I'm happy it's Women's Month naturally. And I celebrate us every day, every day, every day. However, I am grateful for this whole month where I get to do some extra special celebration of women with these theme-centric videos that I'm making for the month of March. Hi, babes. I'm always glad that you're here. Always, always, always. Thank you so much, as usual, for stopping by. And hi, if this is your first time seeing my video, my name is Thea. I show women that we can create a life that we enjoy right now as we are. No extra, no nothing, just us in our full glory and presence. I do have to add, I don't have all the answers that you may be looking for. What I do have though is my experience and things that I've learned, tangible things that I can share with you that you can use to explore, evolve, and embrace every single aspect of yourself. So you do want to be with us. Trust me. Over here, we don't overthink. We don't over explain. If we explain at all, depends. And we do not overcomplicate things. We just live in our vibes. For too long, we've been taught to present smaller, less powerful than we actually are, to say yes when we mean no, to say no when we mean yes. And most of this, if not all of it actually, is just to please other people. It's always at our expense. So today, this Women's Month, next month, this year, and forever, we are saying no more. I'm sure we all have stories. I'm very sure that we all have stories. And please share them in the comments. Let's see them. Let's talk about them, right? We all have stories. We know all of this all too well, how we can't fully express ourselves most times simply because we are women. So we can agree that that needs to change. And this is not about being reckless or mean or inconsiderate. No, we don't do any of that over here or anywhere else, please. I hope. It's about radical self-prioritization, putting ourselves first finally, and taking up space in the ways that we should be and we haven't been doing for a long time. Because growth, confidence, and power comes from reclaiming our time, our energy, and our boundaries. So here are a few ways that I am stepping into and owning my villain era and that you can as well. The very first thing is setting boundaries like a boss. Me, if I feel something isn't healthy for me, isn't right for me, I don't allow it in my space. I don't entertain it and I don't go to it. It's as simple as that for me. It's literally bad energy, stay far away. Make it stay far away. Yeah. You know, like I don't. And we don't have to do it. It doesn't matter to me. It doesn't matter where it's coming from, who it's coming from. If you're not right for me, if it's not vibing with my energy, I simply do not allow it around me. Another way I'm owning my villain era, I'm loving it, is saying no without feeling guilt. Because I know, yes, I know some of us have been saying no for some time now, but we feel guilty, right? So there are two things that have been happening in my life for a long time now. One thing is something I had to stop doing, and the other thing is something that I had started doing, right? The first thing is people pleasing. And I didn't even know I was doing it. For me, as a young girl, a young lady, young woman, it was, oh, I'm being nice, I'm being kind, I'm being generous. None of those things are changing, but we'll come to that much later, I guess. But I didn't realize when it was borderline people pleasing. It wasn't serving me. So I stopped doing that one. And then I started saying no. But for some time, I was saying the no, and I was feeling guilty about saying the no. I tried to be a nice babe, right? So you say no, but you feel guilty. In my villain era today, when we say the no because we mean it, because we know that no is healthy for us at that point in time, we are not feeling any guilt, because we need to always remind ourselves that the no is no to people pleasing, no to over explaining, no to putting ourselves last, no to all of that. And why should we feel guilty? Next, I am prioritizing self-care, peace, joy, like it's a business meeting. I'm blocking out time for rest, for relaxation, for chill, for joy, for languor. I'm just blocking out time for these things very intentionally. I am prioritizing myself. And again, it's some things that I had been doing for some time, but I wasn't even doing it intentionally. And I realized that the more intention you put behind anything that you're doing, the more the benefits, the more powerful the benefits are. So literally being like, hey, today is hair day. Like I'm washing my hair, I'm styling my hair, I'm doing whatever. It means that I don't have time to do something else that maybe involves someone else. I will take away from my hair day. Then I just don't add that to my calendar. That day is hair day, period. So yes, radical self-prioritization is one of our key objectives in our villain era. And I am making the moves that serve my highest purpose. I am walking into any and every room that I feel I belong in because I actually belong in that room. I'm not second guessing myself. I'm not overthinking it. I'm not wondering, should I, will I? I'm walking in. I'm going after the things that I know that are going to ensure that I keep growing and I keep being happy, fulfilled, content, and at peace. All of the moves, I am making them, and I am making them unapologetically. I'm dropping that imposter syndrome, something it doesn't belong with us. We are leaving that somewhere in the ditch, and we are just embracing all the things that serve our highest selves. So what do you say, babes? Will you be stepping into your villain era too? Or are you already here? Tell us, what's one thing that you are doing for you this year? Or what is something that you have already done this year that you did unapologetically because you knew it was to your benefit? Drop them in the comments. Let's talk about it. Let's learn from each other and let's grow and thrive together. Drop your comments, like, share, definitely subscribe, please. If you are done playing small, a babe like you can't be playing small. That's not what you were made for. Let's know, are you ready to step into your power and take up space? Are you ready to live in your villain era? Let's talk about it. Happy Women's Month. Live true, live full. My tie had been leaning too far back. Okay. Let's hope that the new was not showing. I feel like I would have seen it, sure. But again, I don't feel like I would have. Okay.